Welcome to Too Easy to Impossible Game Music. Okay, so there have been some videos out lately that I really liked, and there's one by Davey504, check it out, where he's playing the bass using skills that are too easy to impossible with a whole bunch of different music. Now, I wanted to put my own spin on it and use it, but with game music. So I'm gonna go through and play everything from the most easy music I could find up to the stuff that I really have trouble with. So let's dive right in. First one I'm gonna play is Pong. The 1970s retro classic game where you've got the little paddles moving up and down. All you hear is the sound effect of the ball hitting the paddle back and forth. Okay, so I think the reason this is too easy is pretty clear. I don't have to shift at all, there's no vibrato, and I'm staying just right in this position back and forth between these two notes. That's too easy. So let's move on to Minecraft. So Minecraft I see as the second level because, again, there's no shifting, but you've got a few more notes than Pong. Listen to this. Literally repeats for the entire song. So I'm gonna put that as a second level of too easy. Okay, so for this next one, this is gonna be PUBG Mobile. Now, this music has always reminded me of the Avengers every time I get in and play this. But I would put this up a little bit higher because I'm going to be playing on more strings than just one or two of them. So that one's slightly harder just because you've got more pitches you're dealing with. You've got longer sustained lines where you want to keep vibrating through each of those notes. It does repeat, but not as often as the Minecraft one. Now for this next level, I'm going to do Ezio's Family from Assassin's Creed. This also has longer sustained notes, but it's got a higher range. Watch this. Also, I mean, for those of you who play the violin know, we generally start learning down at first position, second position, third position, right here. But we're up here for Ezio's Family. Which is why I think it's the fourth level here. So for this next level, I picked the Legend of Zelda theme. We've actually got more moving notes, it's getting a little faster, there's more to learn, and you've got more string crossings, you're playing kind of on a wider range. So let's listen to this. So you can see it's more active. We've got more notes, 8th notes, 16th notes, starting to get a little faster. There's more to practice. There's also this little run right here at the beginning where it can kind of be tricky to get the notes to be like in an even scale. So let me show you what I mean. Make sure those are nice and even instead of... So that's where I'd put Legend of Zelda's on this next level. All right, so we're starting to get a little harder here. And I'm gonna go with Megalovania for this next one. Now I know somebody actually just commented that I've played this song probably 15 times on my channel, and that's true. So this number 16 is for you. Now the reason why I put this right about in the middle is because now we're really starting to move a little bit faster. We've got a lot more string crossings. We've got a couple harmonics here and there, and intonation is starting to be an issue here as well. So we've got some double stops there, and you can see that there's a lot of string crossings at the beginning. I like to hit that harmonic because it actually gives you some more leeway to get that note right in tune. If I had to actually play the note, it'd be a lot trickier to hit in tune. So that's a little cheat actually that I use. All right, so for this next level, I decided to do Doom. From the original soundtrack in the game in the early 90s. Now, Doom is fun. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit than it was in the original soundtrack. So on this, I'm kind of playing on some of the offbeats here. So really keeping track of where those are, making sure this is clear with all the string crossings is really important. So listen to this. So you can hear that even here, I wasn't totally perfect on it, and if I had some more practice, then I maybe could get there. A lot of times hitting those, the string crossings at those speed, as well as the hitting those accents can be tricky. So this next one's really fun. I love Detroit Become Human, and this is Kara's theme. One of the things that makes this kind of tricky is you've got the technical oscillation in the bow, while your fingers are trying to match the string that it's hitting at the right time. So you've got that in the intro, and then you have these long, beautiful, sustained high melodies coming up afterward. Watch this. So you have to be able to do both of those. You've got those lower, like I said, the oscillations, and an up top, those long, sustained, beautiful notes with all the shifting as well. Okay, so for this one, we are getting right up there, I think, to some of the most difficult game music that I've played in any of my videos. But this one is Mario Brothers. So I love this song, and one of the things that makes this tricky is you've got a lot of double stops in the way that I play it, where you want to make sure that those really come out clearly and in tune. So let's see how I do it. So you've got the triplets, you've got pretty fast, going all over the place, and those double stops you want to make sure come out cleanly and in tune. Okay, so this one, I would say it's the hardest game music that I've played. This is Tetris. No, I wrote this version for my 4 levels video of Tetris. You can actually get the sheet music for it at Music Notes, but I wrote this because I wanted every couple of bars to change, the technique to change, and make it really interesting for you as the audience. So we have everything from fast runs to double stop trills, which I'll show you at the end. And then a lot of just double stop playing, off the string playing. So anytime you're coming off, you have a risk of having it kind of scratch. So as I play this, I have to make sure that I'm really relaxed over here in the arm. And I don't know if you know this, but the faster you want to play, the more relaxed you actually have to be. So I've got to make sure that I'm as relaxed as I can be, even though this is the hardest game music I've played. So that generally, if you think about that, that kind of like freaks you out and you tighten up. But if you can be as relaxed as possible, then you'll have much fewer problems. Okay, so here's Tetris. Okay, so I honestly think I could have done that better, but I didn't think about practicing this until earlier this afternoon. So that's exactly why this Tetris is so difficult, is because you've got all of those runs starting from the end. Not to mention I'm off the string a little bit. And then these double stop trills, those are tricky because your fingers have to be right on the string they're playing on. They can't be touching any of the others. So you've got to have the right angle over here. And then, of course, all the double stops all over the place. All those shifts, everything's got to be in tune. So keep practicing. Anyway, hope you like this. Too easy, too impossible. I will see you next time.